I'm going to teach you real quick how to build some stairs. The thing about stairs is if you've got some of the pre-made steps, they're not always going to line up and have the same rise over run at the top and the bottom. For example, right here, these are just some pre-made steps. You've got a big step at the bottom, and then you've got a short step at the top. So I'll show you real quick how to make it to where you can even it out. So follow me, and we'll look at another area where we're building some steps right now. First thing you want to do is measure the height from the landing to the floor landing to the ground landing. You've got 51 inches. So a typical rise over run for your steps is 7.5. Then you're going to adjust that to make the steps equivalent all the way up. So 51 inches divided by 7.5 is going to give you the number of steps you need. That comes out, if you punch in a calculator, 6.8. That's 7 steps. So out of these 7 steps, that's including the top step, so we subtract 1. So from the bottom to the top, we're going to divide the total rise, 51 inches, divided by 7 steps. So this is what we get. Punch in your calculations. 51, can you see it? Mm-hmm. 51 inches divided by 7.5, which is our typical rise, gives us 6.8. Round that up or down to make a whole number. That's pretty close to 7. Okay, so we know we're gonna have our 7 steps. So 51 divided by 7 gives us 7.28, which is going to be the average rise for each step. To change that 0.28, we know it's 7 inches, but how many 16ths of an inch? So multiply 0.28 times 16, that gives you 4.48 sixteenths, and you're gonna just round that up or down to make it, you know, an even 16th. So I'm gonna use 4/16, which is 1/4. So I'm gonna have 7 1/4 rise for every step. Okay, so it'll be a total of 6 steps at 7 1/4 inches. The tread is 11 inches. So the next thing I'll do is get my framing square, and we're going to step it off on a 2. Okay, so we're going to find 7 1/4. You zoomed in? Mm-hmm. 7 1/4 and 11 inches. We're going to line those up on this outer edge, 7 1/4 at the corner, and this is what we'll mark for our first tread, and then we'll step this off from that mark down for every step. We're going to continue that. So you'll be able to see this is where we step, this is the rise, this is the step, rise, all the way down until we have 6 on, and we'll go all the way down and actually do the next one, the 7th step, and we'll extend those lines because we're going to burn the ends of those off. Here's one I've already made, so this will help you visualize. Down, and then you're going to notch out 1.5 inches by 3.5 at the top. As you can see, this is where we're stepping. So at the top, this is called a ledger board. That's going to tie each one of our stringers together. This is a stringer. The ledger board ties them together, and then at the bottom we make another notch for another 2x4, which is going to tie them together. That's called a mud sill. That'll go across the bottom. You could put additional supports in here if you want to. Notch it out, or you can just put blocks, 2x4 blocks inside there just to give it a little bit more all the way up. Here's just a diagram real quick so you can visualize what the mud sill looks like, connecting the stringers and the ledger board where it's going to connect the stringers at the top. And that's it for stairs. Now you know how to do it without having to purchase the pre-made stairs, and make sure that you have even steps all the way across. Way to go.